Welcome to Cinemagna. In today's video, we will showcase the world premiere screening video of the 2022 American comedy television series titled Loot. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to be notified when new videos are released. Loot is a new comedy television series created by Matt Hubbard and Alan Yang. It will debut on Apple TV Plus on June 24, 2022. Cast members include Maya Rudolph as Molly Novak, Michaela Jaé Rodriguez as Sofia Salinas, Joel Kim Booster as Nicholas, Nat Faxon as Arthur, and Ron Funches as Howard. It was announced in March 2021 that Apple TV Plus had ordered to series an untitled comedy that would star Maya Rudolph, created by Matt Hubbard and Alan Yang. Michaela Jaé Rodriguez was cast in May, and Joel Kim Booster joined in July. In November, Olivier Martinez was cast in a recurring role. Nat Faxon and Ron Funchess would be revealed as main cast members in the series' first look trailer. Filming on the series began on September 6, 2021. The series will premiere on Apple TV Plus on June 24, 2022. Without much further ado, please enjoy the world premiere video.
This show looks like a show about money, but spoiler alert, it's not. It's actually a show about a group of very different people from very different backgrounds who come together and overcome those differences to work really hard on something worthwhile.
Maya, we could have not done this show without you. Yeah. I mean this sincerely from both Alan and I. There isn't a single other human being in this world who could have pulled this off in the way you did. Comedy, drama, vulnerability, crazy set pieces, you can do it all. Thank you for joining us. It's every writer's dream to work with someone as kind and as talented as you are. So we're so happy to have you.
This is the dream team, ladies and gentlemen. Hubbard and Yang, back at it again. It's really nice to see you guys in suits. You look really pretty. It's my privilege to thank our wonderful cast. I really am so proud of this cast, and I just feel like that's when our show really came to life. So I really want to thank Michaela Jaé, Joel, Nat, Ron, Megan, Stephanie, Adam, Olivier, and I'm so proud to have worked alongside you, and thanks to my family for being so patient and letting me go to work. It means the world to come home to you. Thank you.
On the surface, the show is about money, but it's also about people working together and doing something worthwhile, and it's also about her kind of recovery from this divorce and this traumatic experience, and her finding a purpose and something that actually fulfills her in her life. We came up with the number $87 billion because at the time it seemed insanely high, but now we got guys with like 200 and 300 billion, so maybe it's not high enough. We were looking for the right idea for our friend Maya Rudolph because we really love working with her, and you know, billionaires have been in the news. We just thought this was an interesting window into that world, and it's a role she was born to play.
Loot is a story about my character Molly Novak going through a divorce with her very powerful husband, and after the divorce, because they don't have a prenup, she's left with $87 billion, you know, typical stuff. And it's really a story about her rebuilding her life and finding a new life with this new group of people that she meets through her foundation. The way that this character is written is so deeply grounded in heart, and she's got this story that I feel like was so, it felt so good to tell because, you know, being a woman of my age, I like seeing characters my age, and I feel like a lot of people have gone through changes in their lives, you know, adult stories, if you will.
This is my first time coming into a cast that is fully engulfed in comedy, who are seasoned, who are gurus of comedy, and I come from a drama background, you know what I mean? So just being there, I learned so much. She was totally different from the characters I've played before, and that is one of the reasons why I delved into this character like how I knew I could. You know, it's hard to not break when you have the iconic Maya Rudolph in the space, when you have Nat. They are hilarious. And it's just hard to just not break character when they're telling you certain things or when they're in the character and they're just being funny. It's hard.
I'm going to guess that Ron said he would buy an NBA franchise and he would play starting point guard. Knowing that in my brain, I would buy a rival NBA franchise with better players and dominate his team. I play Arthur, and Molly, who's played by Maya Rudolph, and I have sort of similar paths in the sense that we're both recently divorced, and so we sort of bond over sort of what happens next and who we are now and what we're looking for, and so there's a little bit of romantic connection there. Loot is essentially about a woman who is entering a new chapter in her life after she finds out that her husband has been cheating on her. She becomes the third richest person in the world, and then has to find sort of meaning outside of wealth and stature.
Loot is about what's really important in life and what happens when you get lost in some of the things that aren't, like materialism, excess wealth, which can be fun and a fun thing to see, but also the best things in life are having a real passion, having family, having something that you really believe in, and I think this show showcases that. I play Howard, which is her long-lost cousin that she hasn't seen for many years, and I'm kind of her reconnection back into the real world, back into family once everything starts going wrong for her. Oh, it's a dream come true working with Maya Rudolph. To me, it's just working with a legend up there with Lucille Ball, Carol Burnett, the icons in television. And so to be able to work with her and learn from her and just feel loved and taken care of, it's a beautiful opportunity. Oh, if I had that much money, I would own my own NBA franchise, and then I would force them to let me be the starting power forward.
Nicholas is Molly's assistant / best friend. He's someone from her old life that has stuck with her post-divorce, and I think, especially at the beginning of the show, he serves as sort of a devil on Molly's shoulder a little bit, you know? I think he would rather be doing drugs in Belize or buying castles with her again, rather than working at this charity. I definitely don't come from money, so it was definitely a new experience. To be shooting in places like The One here in Los Angeles was one of the most crazy, bizarre experiences of my life. To be in a house that expensive, that nice, that massive, that lush was it was wild. It was definitely very, very wild. Maya, I mean, she's a legend. She is the reason, a big reason why I'm doing comedy today. You know, just watching her on SNL growing up was it was really huge for me. It really helped form my own sense of humor.
We thought it would be a really fun role for her to play the wife of this billionaire who gets divorced and loses everything and is left with nothing but $87 billion. And it's kind of what do you do with that money? What do you do with your life? What's the second act of your life? And then she moves into the charity space, which we thought would be a really fun place to do a workplace comedy. Everybody on this show could lead their own show, so we felt so lucky to put together this ensemble of people, and it was incredible. They're so funny.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and comment on the video if you enjoyed it. Click and watch our suggested video playlist right now for more entertaining videos. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are released.